cycling in later. No one is excited about the cycle.
This was some of our day 0 arrival clips and checking in for registration, and day 1 we were very excited to see that we had a little booth. We did not expect that, so we took a bunch of pictures later.
Dinas Pariwisata Provinsi Kepulauan Riau dan Dinas Pariwisata 3, 2, 1, go!
This was the neutralized start, so there were about 6 kilometers where the race hadn't officially begun, and that's why the pace is a bit slower here. But I was still trying to gain some position and try to get myself closer to the front of the race, so that once things kicked off I would be in a good place and avoid being at the back and having to deal with like rubber band effects and having to put way more effort than necessary at the beginning. I didn't manage to get as far forward as I would have liked, so once the neutralized start finished I still had to pull quite a bit, but it was still better than when I started. Yeah, man. Good here, yeah. We're happy to be here. For now. There was a bit of a narrowing down of the road, as you can see, and it was the first reminder that the group can be scary at times and that you always have to be very, very aware of what's going on. I hadn't done a Gran Fondo in a while, so good to get warmed up while still in the neutralized zone. This was the first section after the neutralized start finished, and at this point there had already been a couple of small climbs and the group had already separated quite a bit from the front riders to the rest of the race. Fortunately I managed to stay with the front group here, so I was still in the action, but there were a lot of rolling hills, not only at the beginning here but throughout the whole race, that eventually took their toll on me, and I wasn't able to stick with this group all the way to the end as I would have wanted to. Here we have Sam in front of me from F&B Racing, who was racing as part of the Felis Velos crew as well. This was the first water station, and I managed to get a bottle here from this guy. But unfortunately, there was a small gap that appeared with the group in front, so I had to do a bit of an effort to close that. Here you can see the group is quite stretched out, and we are towards the back of that front peloton trying to get back together. Here I'm quite in front of the wind, but luckily this rider came across and I managed to latch onto his wheel, and he would eventually pull me all the way back to the group. At this point we can see the group has come back together, and I managed to make it back fortunately, and still things a bit stretched out because the pace was quite strong, but this is essentially the front back of the race that was there at this point. Soon here we will hit one of the many climbs or hills that were throughout the Tour de Bintan, that at this point I was feeling actually quite good, but soon we're going to take their inevitable toll on me and in my ability to stay here with the front back. I was punching a bit above my weight. There were some very, very strong riders in this front group. My ambitions were to stay here until the end of the race, but it wasn't meant to be, which means more training in the future. But yeah, here we can see everyone making a hard effort up this small climb, of which there were many throughout the whole race. And I'm holding on for dear life. Currently doing 45 kilometers per hour. Average speed 38.5. This section was a bit hairy. I didn't realize that the feeding station was here, and I was on the left side of the track, so I wasn't prepared to get anything and didn't slow down, and this rider came from the right side trying to get a drink and almost wiped me out. Fortunately he managed to react on time, and Janfeng, who was also racing with us as part of the Felis Velos crew, got a bottle of water and passed it over to me and saved the hour for that point in time. So that's him pulling away, as we had to make an effort then to get back in the group because things had naturally stretched out at the feeding station. Here we can see a small attack going in the front as the pace had slowed down a bit. So there's a few riders going up and some coming in to close down. Luckily I didn't have to do too much work here. But a bit later I would be on the front, also slowing things down and causing more attacks to happen in this front group. It's a bit faint here, but I was saying that everything had fallen apart in the rolling hills. You can see the peloton pulling away and a few riders, myself included, not being able to keep the pace. This was kilometer 60 of the race where this happened. Well, we just finished the race, 100 km. I was with the first peloton until like 60 and then got dropped. And at the end got caught by the second group, and I was too focused to film the finish, so there's no footage of that, but it was good. I think I'm happy. Still didn't achieve my goal of sticking with the first group, but I got closer, so that's progress. And the race was, yeah, very nice, very good environment. All right, off to the hotel now for some food and rest. So that was my race, but we had a bunch of people that had joined the Tour de Bintan as part of the Felis Velos group. So here is some of their finishing moments and also some of our after race experience and hangout that we got to enjoy together. And this was one of the best parts of the whole thing, was being able to come with this group and not racing alone, but bringing a crew of folks from Felis Velos to enjoy the event together. Many who were doing a Gran Fondo and a Mass Start event for the first time. So that was day 2. We had a 150 kilometer race. I didn't bring my camera this time because I wanted to be light, because I had to make it to the ferry by 2:30 p.m. which was kind of tight, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Still finished in a good position and managed to be quite active during the race, which I was quite happy. I'm very happy that you guys gave us a 10. Yeah. Next.